1911. Okay gang, welcome to the hideout today, and today we're going to talk about a 1911. But before we do, you know I have to ask you to please click subscribe, click the ringy dingy so you get your notification, click like when you do. Check us out at sgt1911.com. We've got some good shit out there, okay? Check it out. It helps us do more of this. I really appreciate it. Mrs. Sarge 1911, really appreciate it. Okay. Ruger 1911 Commander style. This is the SR1911 Commander style 4. It may be 4 1/4. Most of them are going to be. Yeah, 4 1/4 inch barrel, stainless, good looking gun. I'm really digging it. You know, it's got serrations back here in the back, and you guys know once you start shortening the length, you start losing the opportunity to get serrations in the front. Got some black Novak sights on them. You can have a look at those. Nice sights on them. Got a nice Commander size hammer on it. Buries down nicely in the beaver tail to avoid the bite like that. It does have a nice beaver tail. And the memory bump's a little different. It's not exactly huge, but it's got some design to it there that's going to make it easier to pick up. Now, you know, we talk a lot about a memory bump, but just let me tell you what happens, okay? As you reach around a 1911, everyone, or a lot of people may not know, this is a safety. Let's just show you how it works. Safety's off on the gun. You pull the trigger, it will not work. You push this hand in, when you got your hand on the grip, it will work. But now let me watch this. That's with this memory bump. What happens sometimes when people start to hold the gun, they don't actually get up on this with the palm of their hand. And what happens is, they get it out here and they're holding it and they're squeezing, and they're not having this safety engaged this way or disengaged. So they get up and they squeeze, but the safety's off, it still won't go off. So this memory bump pushes this out so your palm has a little bit better effort to get on it. And that's why that sometimes it's important that you get a big memory bump. Some people just don't hold a 1911 properly. And that's basically it. Maybe they got big mitts, their fingers are too long, and when they get their finger in here, it backs the palm of their hand way off and their palms back away from it. So they extend these memory bumps so it does give you a little bit better option. All right, we got past that. Does not have an ambidextrous safety. I like it. It does got some, looks like walnut double diamond pistol grips with the Ruger logo in them. I like that. The controls, you know, black on silver, looks good. They're contrasting. We got some really nice checkering on the back strap. It's just a flat mainspring housing. It does not have a bobtail on it. I prefer bobtails just for carry. Other than that, Commander size is a perfect size weapon. There is no checkering on the front. Now you can remedy that. You can buy different sets of pistol grips to do that. You can stick on a piece of freaking, I forgot what that shit is. It's like sandpaper, like some people do. It is beveled just a little bit on the magazine well. I don't know if you can see that. It's not just flat, it's a little bit beveled. Can you see beveled in there a little bit? So I mean, they've done a little bit there. The magazine release is one of those 20-pound magazine releases. Now I'm going to show you, I'm not going to show you, I'm going to tell you. What you do is you stick your screwdriver in this little bitty hole. Push the magazine release in just a little bit, and you back this screw counterclockwise, and this magazine release catch will come out. You don't have to disassemble the whole gun. The magazine release is 3 pieces. A little bitty nipple looking thing, a very tiny spring, and the magazine release itself. Take you a pair of wire dikes and just cut a couple of rings off of that little spring and make it a little bit shorter, and you'll loosen that up real nice when all you gotta do is just hit it and it falls instead of hit it and it falls. Nice little handgun. It's yet to be fired. I think we'll do that in a little bit. We can do a trigger pull on it. I know a lot of people really swear by these things. I have not yet fired it. Trigger feels pretty good. Let's see what we got. 4.7 is what that is. So it's not far off of the 4 that I like to have. I'm sure, you know, with a little shooting it, we'll probably just put some wear on it, some metal on metal wear, and break it in, and I probably won't do anything to the trigger. I do think that, you know, we have these contrasting colored parts on there that we do not have on the end with the barrel nut and stuff, and I like that. I think that just being the same color does well. I like the sights. It is cut. The ejection port is cut just a little bit. You can see there. It's not lowered a whole lot, but it is beveled and cut just a little bit. I'm not expecting not to like much. It does have 1 magazine with it. I'll probably have another 2 or 3 we can throw together out there and go. It's got a, I don't know, it's stainless steel, but it's more of a satin look. It's not a bright color. The trigger's skeletonized. I like it. I like the way it looks. I just like the way this pistol looks. Now, if I had this same gun with a bobbed off thing on it, I would really, really like it. But I think it's a good looking handgun. Even the hammer, if you look at the hammer, just look at it closely itself. If you look at it from this angle, it's black. And it looks like it's got some grooves in it to make it a texture. You see it look black? But when I flip it to the side, they polish it on the side to make it look a little shiny over there. So, I mean, they paid a little bit of attention to detail here to make this a nice looking handgun. You know, and the truth of the matter is, nice looking handguns don't mean shit if they don't run. So, let's go outside and let's light it up and see. I think we're going to have a good time. Okay, boys and girls, welcome to the range today. A nice cloudy day. We're going to get this done before it rains. Wind's picking up. You'll be able to hear it go bang even if you don't hear me. Ruger SR1911 stainless commander size 4 1/4 inch barrel 45 ACP. I think it's an absolutely pretty little gun. Those double diamond grips go well on it. The contrasting colors go on it, but none of that means shit if it don't go bang. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put some hearing protection on. I found 1 magazine with it. I've never fired the weapon. I found 1 magazine. We're going to put a couple others through it. Turn my newfangled stuff on. All right. There is the Ruger magazine. We're going to put it in there. Magazine goes in and out. That's a little stiff. I'd have to work on that some. Let's see what happens. Feels good. Got a nice weight. I think it's just 30, not quite 2 pounds, 30 plus ounces. I can tell you what right now, I like it. I like it a lot. There's going to be 2 things that's going to tell you a distinction between this gun and some of this other crap we shoot. Look at the sights. I hope you can get a really nice look down the sights. These Novak sights really do put 3 large dots together where you can see them well. They line up well, they're big, they're not too small, they're not some weird freaking color. they're just there. Another thing is, it's got the right amount of weight. What I mean by the right amount of weight, it's not a 18-ounce plastic gun. It's not a 46-ounce solid steel gun. It's a stainless steel gun that weighs about 30, almost 2 pounds. It has some felt recoil. It's not unpleasant, but it's noticeable. And that's what I want to talk about when I talk about a 45 ACP, 230 grain. I'm not shooting freaking peas through a straw. I'm shooting real bullets. And you can feel it with this gun. It's enjoyable to shoot. It's what shooting's about. 45 ACP, you know, 100 something years ago, we've been shooting these things. They're, you know, it's a definitive, it defines handguns. It's the handgun by which all other handguns are measured. So this right here is the real deal. Really, really happy with it. Make an excellent carry gun. Man, you feel like you've got it in your hand. You know it's there. Nice double tap. Man, that's good stuff. That's good stuff, good stuff. You know, guys, this is the way I practice. I practice with a double tap. Just make it a habit. I mean, it's just a habit. Two, if I get you one square in the head, chest, as you're going down, I'm gonna pop you in the freaking nose. So it's just practice. Man, it feels good. Let's see. I tell you what, one of the finest, no shit, one of the finest commander size 1911s I've fired in a long time. And y'all have seen me go through a lot of them. You've seen me go through a lot of, what, damn Wessons. You've seen me shoot some CZs. Those are all good pistols. But I'm telling you what, this little Ruger, it gets your attention. Man, I know a lot of you have got them. I understand why. Those of you that you do not have them, man, you're not going to be disappointed. This is a fine shooting little pistol. Would I change anything on it? I might texture the front of it. You know, do it myself or send it off and have it done. Either way, you will not be disappointed with this. Hell, I'm just tickled with this thing. This is a fine little weapon. I'm really glad I brought it out and shared it with you today. Until we shoot together again, shoot safe and shoot straight. HOOAH!